10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Wow. 2023.
Today is January 1st, and it is 52 degrees outside. It's literally like spring. I could totally enjoy it if I thought it was natural. But anyway, I am going to try to enjoy it. I'm going to try to go for a ride. I'm going to start off the year right. I hope that you all had a wonderful New Year's, safe New Year's. I ended up doing what I did a couple years ago. I was Skyping with two of my friends who live in California. We had a Zoom call, a Zoom party, and went till about 2:30 in the morning. Didn't have any champagne, didn't really drink. I was going to, I wasn't in the mood. I don't know, it felt kind of like a weird melancholy kind of New Year's. Anyway, it is New Year's. It is that time of year when we crank up Skinny on the Fat because I need it. Oh my gosh, I finally got up the courage this morning, January 1st, got on the scale. Pretty frightening. Pretty much erased the gains I had made. I should say erased the losses I had made. But I'm now in the mood to get going again. I don't know what it is. Every time this time of year leading up to the holidays, it's just a food fest. And you don't feel good, but do it every year. I don't know. It's like people are the opposite of wild animals. They get fat all summer because they lose weight all winter. People lose weight all summer and then get fat all winter. So I headed off to the grocery store.
Well, it's that time of year. Time to crank up Skinny on the Fat. Because it's time of year when Linda's feeling fat. Not only feeling fat, looking fat. Because I have just been eating and eating and eating anything I wanted for the last few months. And on top of that, eating all of the sweets over the holidays. I've been sent so many cookies and so many yummy things to eat. I'm eating them. So, this time of year, every year, I feel pickled in sugar. So it's time. It's time to prep. Here we are, my favorite place. Not. Don't look at the Christmas candy. Don't look at the candy.
So when you open my refrigerator now, you see an array of vegetables and fruits, which I have not been eating. Let's face it, I have not been eating a lot of that over the last 2 months, and that's part of the problem. Definitely part of the problem. Sorry for my froggy voice. I'm still getting over the chest infection that I had that caused all the coughing. It's taken forever to clear out. I haven't done a bit of singing in the last many weeks because I can't even talk normally. I did want to say that what I'm going to start with, I'm going to call it the January Challenge, and you're welcome to join me on this if you like. I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting. If you don't know what that is, it means that you basically confine all your eating to a certain number of hours per day and then don't eat the rest of the time. And I did it a few months back, and it really worked well. It was not as hard as I thought. So basically, I'm not going to eat till 1, and I will stop eating at 7. So everything I'm going to eat during the day, I will eat during that time period. And of course, I'm going to try to eat very healthy. That's what I did last time, and I lost like 5 pounds in a week, pretty painlessly. So that's the goal. And what's nice about it is I don't feel like I have to be completely strict about everything I'm eating. I can eat sort of normally, which means I can eat my bread. I have to show you this. For the first time in my life, I actually baked a loaf of bread, and it came out really good. Now this has been sitting overnight, so it doesn't have that crispy crust anymore, but it's so good out of the oven. Jake and I thoroughly enjoyed one half of this loaf at dinner last night. The reason I made this is because my goal actually is to make sourdough. So I made a starter. Let's just say I have a starter on my starter. It takes several days to get it to the point where you actually start to use it. This is day 3. It's just flour and water that you keep feeding, and it's now doubled in size. This is where this rubber band was. This is where it started, and now it's doubled. I'm not going to explain how you make starter. Just look it up on YouTube. It's everywhere. But who doesn't love good home-baked sourdough bread hot out of the oven? So in about, I think, another, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days time, this will be ready, and then I will make another one of these loaves with some of this in it. I'll get that sourdough taste, which of course I will only eat between 1 and 7. Everybody makes, well, not everybody, I think they said like 47% of the country makes New Year's resolutions, and a huge chunk of those are all about dieting, eating better. And you would think that would be mine because we're starting the skinny on the fat, but it's not, because that's just has to be a normal part of life. I don't want to think of it as a resolution, something that I have to feel like I failed at. You know, life, it's ups and downs, that's the way it is. But my New Year's resolution is to use this, which is sunscreen. I'm terrible. My whole life I've never used it. I just hate the stuff. I hate the way it feels. I hate it in the summer when it makes you even, when you're outside working, it makes you even hotter on your face. I just hate it, but I'm really gonna try. Because I've old, you know, I never had a freckle, I never had anything, and now I have freckles and age spots and all kinds of stuff, not to mention all the little wrinkles and things that are coming. So I'm gonna try. We'll see. I'm gonna try. This froggy voice is getting to me, so I'm gonna try some of this Mike's Hot Honey. A friend sent this to me. She sent me a lot of honey over the time that I've known her, which everyone knows I like to drink tea. I even use honey in my coffee. And she sent me this, and I tasted it. I was like, ooh, I don't think I'd even eat that. But then she said, no, it's when you like congested, it works really, it's supposed to work really good, so try it. Yeah! Yeah, I feel a kind of warming sensation. Loosen up that. Pretty sure I had RSV because Jake's girlfriend's mother had it, and so I know it's really going around. And I'm pretty sure that's what I got 2 days after I got off the plane coming back from Minnesota. That's what's led to this terrible cough and, again, the destruction of my voice. Hopefully this will work. Also, of course, got to get back walking again. Today is so beautiful that I'm planning to ride and walk. I've been riding again. I can feel my legs, my riding muscles are sore just because I had gone several weeks without doing it. And yesterday's ride, we did lots of trotting, and boy, I can feel it in my legs. Nothing else gets those muscles except for riding. So back at it, being physical, eating well, drinking lots of water, and trying to get to bed earlier. I'm gonna hopefully not binge any Netflix series again for a while. I'm so guilty of that. It's terrible. Sleep is so important. Anyway, here we go. Let's do this. All right then, here I go. Good luck, everybody. Remember, get moving.